Hello, all my cool cats and kittens. Welcome to the Cinephellas. That's right, Cinephellas, the only place where Batman will skip out on church for us for, and call it, a Christian Bale. This is episode 144. All right, so speaking of Christian Bale, should we talk about Thor, Love and Thunder? Well, obviously we all saw it, right?
Yeah.
All right, well, how did you guys feel about it?
Yeah, I was mixed on it.
It was all right. It was good. I know those two. Yeah, they hated it.
Yeah, hate's such a
3.5, 4 out of 5.
Yeah, hate's a strong word.
Yeah, Bob, I agree.
Yeah, I think give it a 2.5.
Yeah, same here. You know, not terrible, but just not what I was expecting.
Yeah, I was expecting more out of it. I was really excited for it, and it fell flat for me in a lot of different ways. No heart to it, kind of all over the place. Not that funny. I don't know.
Well, I thought the screaming ghosts were funny, honestly.
I laughed the
That was
first time,
annoying.
but after they just kept doing it, yeah, I'm with you, Armando.
Yeah, I was like, I was like, you got to stop that. Like, it was kind of funny the first time, and then they kept doing it, and then I was like, you got to stop it.
I just
Yeah.
picture Armando screaming in the theater every time they do it, like, oh God, here we go.
I think this is one of the first Marvel movies I left. I didn't stay for the after credits.
Yeah, that happened.
I didn't. It pissed me off, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Oh man, you missed a good after credit. Bob, did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't it Jane or somebody?
Yeah.
There was two.
There was two.
There's that one, and then there's
Slight spoiler, the first one was with Idris Elba, and then big spoiler, if you don't want to be spoiled, skip about 2 minutes. Bob, they have Hercules finally with Thor.
Yeah. Zeus decides that since
and it's
everyone's
really
been
fucking
joking
Kent.
around- Yeah, he's been really joking around about the gods, and they're seeing his jokes. He needs his son to go down there and start leveling some ass, So Hercules in the Silver Age attire, nonetheless.
Yeah, with the green and
looked like it was
everything,
straight
with
from the comic book.
flip-flops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, not flip flops, but like the Jesus sandals.
Yeah, I used to call them Air Jesuses.
No, but that's a big deal, like, because in the comic store and Hercules, they're like friends but enemies at the same time. Especially in like the 1970s, they would do that a lot.
Mhm.
So I'm really excited for Hercules coming in.
The one thing I had a problem with was the fact that you had Gore the God Butcher, who amazing character, Christian Bale, I think,
Yeah.
did amazing as it, and it needed to be a dark movie.
Mhm.
That's
and
what
they
I
just
said.
kept breaking it with comedy, which is normally fine, but you can't make it comedy based with bits of seriousness.
Yeah, and just going back to Gore, well, for one, Bob, how do you feel about the look? They changed the look because in the comics he looked like the dude from Harry Potter.
Voldemort. Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it because there was nothing more you could have done. Bale killed it.
Yes.
Yeah, he was
I
the
didn't
best
mind
part.
them.
He killed it with what he was given, which wasn't much.
That's
Like,
what this shows how good of an
Yeah.
actor he is. Yeah.
Yeah, he was a great actor, great character, but I just feel like he didn't have much to do.
Yeah.
I think he should have been basically stretched over a few movies.
Yeah.
That would be a good, or a
Yeah.
TV series.
Yeah. Like he
It
was.
just went from really light comedy to, throughout the whole film. And then you have this like super dark, people that's, he's murdering people and kids are involved too. It's like two different films for me.
True.
I think his villain would have felt, more, there would have been more weight to him and like, a big, like something like Infinity Wars or something where there's more at stake. I felt like.
Yeah. I felt like
I
nothing
thought
was
he was
at
actually the
stake.
best part though, Gore.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was awesome. I didn't have any problem
I don't
with
know
the
how-
character. Just felt like it wasn't the right movie for him. That's all.
I don't know how you guys felt, but he reminded me of the Joker and Pennywise, especially when he's in the cage with the kids and he just pops up behind them.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
awesome.
His eyes are glowing. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah. It's creepy.
Yeah.
You know what, in my opinion, was one of the crappiest parts of that movie? Natalie Portman.
I was about to ask. Jane, yeah, you guys didn't like Jane?
I didn't mind her.
I didn't
she
mind
was
it.
generic as she was like, she was so white bread in it. It was so bad. I'm sorry. Oh my god.
Well, she
Yes.
looks good. Like she looks like Jane from the comics, and it was
She's-
the actual comic storyline with her and the cancer.
Which is an
Yeah.
awesome storyline. Just
Yeah.
I just didn't care. I just didn't.
Yeah, she looked good. Like the character looked good. She bulked up, and I don't know. Just didn't feel for her story that much, I guess.
Well, it's kind of hard when she's crying she has cancer, and then they play Family Affairs by Mary Jane. The next scene, yeah.
That shit
Yeah.
pissed me off. Like I
Yeah.
thought that movie.
Yeah, that scene was that part really.
Yeah.
I didn't like that part. I was just like, that's just to put a song in, and he just
There were
didn't.
too many
work.
needle drops.
Too many, yeah.
Yes.
Well, Guns N' Roses is awesome, so they can play.
Dude, I was gonna
Oh,
say
yes.
those were the best scenes when they put in some GNR.
Yeah, the music in this movie was phenomenal. It really
Yeah.
built a great atmosphere.
Definitely.
Everything looked beautiful in the movie. It shot very well. Just kind of this writing was kind of shitty for me.
It felt empty to me. Like I
Yeah.
don't know. Like scenes would go, and I can't say I hated it. It was just like as it was going, it was like, yeah, it's just kind of going through the motion. I think just because they've done so many of these at this point that I was just like, okay, it was something to watch, and I didn't mind it. I wasn't mad at it. They did the stuff that they're trying to do, but just like something about it just felt off to me. Like the way it was edited, the pacing of it at times just felt so off to me. And I mean, everybody showed like I don't know. It's just something about it. Just like maybe next time they'll do another one. It'll feel more right. But it just something like the rhythm just fell off. I don't know if they were just like something happened where there was something in the editing room or behind the scenes. But it just felt like scenes would just go, and it just felt like it was going extremely too fast, or like scenes kept feeling like they were cut off or something. I don't know. It's just something about it. It didn't really work. But like at the same time, I didn't mind like what it was doing. It just I don't know. It was just something to me to watch, but it didn't really stick with me.
It's funny you say that, Armando, because Natalie Portman and Taika Waititi both said there's a longer version of this movie.
Yeah, it felt like it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know why, but it just reminded me when I went to go see it just popped up for no reason, but it reminded me when I went to go see when I was a kid, that Inspector Gadget movie, and like how scenes just go so fast. I was like, did they get the same editor? Because it felt like too short. Like I feel like I want to see what they cut out, because it does feel like there's more here that I wouldn't mind seeing a longer version, but I know like Taika Waititi, he said he's not going to do a longer version of it. He said like the scenes are not good, but I don't know. It's just there's a lot here that I didn't mind. Like I do like Thor as a character, like, and I thought he was funny when they let him do stuff. I didn't like Christian Bale. He's good. I don't know. Like I think he's better than what the character came off as. Like he was not intriguing, but I think he did more than what he was given. Like we were talking about, because I did think the way he looked and the way he did what he put into the performance, I did think worked. So I don't know. It was fine. Like I'm not mad at it. It was something that I watched. It was okay. Like if I had to rate it, it'd be like a 3 out of 5.
You know who was, I mean, just solid the entire movie, and it didn't surprise. Tessa Thompson was great.
Yeah, she was good. I didn't mind. I thought she was good.
crap, but I liked her. I thought she was all right.
Yeah.
I mean, she's exactly what she was supposed to be.
Mhm.
You know, she has comedic timing, but not over the top. Like it's almost like dry humor. And I like that.
How did you guys feel about the look of the film, though? Like, I do like the movie more than you guys, but
it looked gorgeous.
Yeah, it looked beautiful.
Yeah.
I think Ragnarok looked a lot better. Like,
Yeah, I agree about that.
It was all around just a better movie, but yeah, Ragnarok looked better.
Too much CGI for me. Nothing looked practical. Like even when Thor's jumping and stuff, just
Yeah.
fake as fuck.
You guys notice like when he's trying to catch the hammer, it like cuts and then he catches it. Did you guys notice that?
Yes.
No, I didn't notice it.
There's just a lot of editing mistakes I noticed. Maybe just
There's
from
too many. There's too much stress of the Marvel section of the visual effects. They say that like they're abused there, and there's so much like so they're gonna make mistakes if they're not
Right.
for working conditions.
Right.
And
yeah.
was anyone else kind of bothered about the ongoing joke about Thor going after Mjolnir and Stormbreaker constantly being?
I kind of like that. It was
Yeah.
stupid, but I like it.
Yeah, it was.
But I was like, oh, that's
No.
funny. And then I'm just like, oh God, okay, here we go.
When Korg was narrating, I couldn't understand what he was saying some of the times. Like I don't know, maybe that was just in my theater, but I was like, I didn't even understand what he said. And some of the, like, there was too much of his narration in it, like for me. I don't know. I'm
What do you guys
nitpicking.
think of Russell Crowe?
He's bloated. He
Yeah,
looks
exactly.
he
Yeah, I
did
thought he
get in
was
a little
funny.
bit better shape for being Gladiator, though. Come on. I mean, maybe that's what they're going for, though. I get it. Yeah. I
How do
don't
we
know.
know he didn't work out for that shape?
He's like, I'm gonna have 30 Foster's beers.
Oh, that last movie he did, Unhinged, he was bigger in that.
Yeah, he was
so.
fatter in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
Looks
he?
like he lost weight.
This could have been a true testament of hard work for him.
I
Right.
haven't seen his movies in a while. First time I've seen him in a bit.
Oh, you
I
didn't
think
see
the last
the
movie
Thor
I
one,
saw
Logan?
with him in it was Les Mis. I think was the last one
Wow,
I saw with him in it.
You didn't see the one he goes crazy when someone cuts him off? What was that
Oh,
movie?
no.
The road
I
rage
can't-
movie, Unhinged.
That hits too,
Yeah.
that hits too close to home. I have
That
really
movie's
bad road rage. I
hilarious.
don't need ideas.
Right.
That was
That
okay.
movie's hilarious. I laughed
Yeah.
myself with that movie.
Yeah.
I'm excited by what happened. Hercules though, Brett Goldstein from Ted Lasso, and he looks like the comics. I'm excited to see where it goes. Actually, more so than I was with the whole movie. That was pretty cool at the end. I didn't expect that with the comic costume and everything too. Looked really cool.
That's what made me love it because
Yeah.
no one else has Thor gets occasionally his thing, and Cap they've modified. Hercules flat out Silver Age. There you go. I thought it was great.
Mhm.
That part of it. But Zeus as a fat Italian man with a lisp, I didn't.
Yeah.
Well, they shot it twice. He did it with 2 accents. If you guys didn't hear that.
Yeah.
I
heard
I
about
think I
that.
read that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What was
What
the
was
other
the other
accent then?
The one he was with was white.
Jamaican.
Probably. Yeah.
Was he doing Italian in the movie? Was he doing
Release the
Italian?
Watiti cut if we get Jamaican Zeus.
I don't know. I think he was supposed to be Roman or Italian.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Was that one? And then I think it was like Greek. Like he did a Greek accent or something. Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
I thought that's what he was going for, and it came out Italian.
Maybe. Taika was probably just like, fuck it. Just, go for it, Russell. Fits in with the rest of the tone I'm
Don't worry,
going for.
I couldn't do Hitler, Russell. I can't do accents. We're good.
Yeah.
You can pay him in Olive Garden breadsticks.
Me too. Yeah, throwing some salad there and breadsticks.
But I honestly like the movie. My biggest issue though, with like honestly, I love the movie. I give it a 4 out of 5. Well, I can't say I love it. I like it. I like Ragnarok more. But my big thing with ever since Shang-Chi is the Marvel movies right now, Phase 4 are kind of all over the place. They lack direction. I have no idea
Yeah, where's it going?
what it's leading up to. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Even with,
going. We're going to Kang. I know that's the big bad.
Yeah.
But
But-
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Zeus or Hercules has to do with it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like there's a straight line going here.
Yeah. Not as cohesive.
They're going
Yeah,
the scenic
exactly.
route when they don't have to. It seems like it's like let's pick things up. That's my biggest issue.
Yeah.
Well,
Agreed.
they
I
said
actually
didn't they say in Phase 4 there was not going to be a big bad. It was going to be various
I think
parts of
so.
it.
Yeah. And that's what it feels like. Yeah. So it's
If-
definitely different.
And then at the end, Thor will return. Where?
He'll probably be in Guardians. They'll probably show up in Guardians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Even
can see
Thor
that. I
hasn't
mean,
grown as a character. He like the way he acts, like arrogant and stuff. I'm like, you didn't learn anything.
they cut your hair and your
Same
sister
old
tried to
Thor.
kill you. Yep, here we are.
Yeah, you would think after Asgard and Thanos, he would change his mindset. Like, nope. So I'm like, you didn't learn a goddamn thing, honestly.
Unless they do another 70s sitcom type movie where it's him and the little girl and what are we gonna do? Just
Yeah, that was kind of cheesy that he has a daughter now. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not too thrilled with that.
I guess that was his real daughter. I was listening to a podcast and they mentioned that because I was.
oh, is his real daughter.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know.
I know
And
that.
then when they show him running as a little Thor to big Thor, one of those was his kid too.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it's not
wow.
the actress, but yeah, I know the daughter was involved somehow.
Yeah, I read
Right.
his wife. I read his wife and his brother are in it too.
Yeah,
Yeah, his brother was the other Loki or was it Thor? I can't remember.
was
Oh, it
Who's
had
the
to be
older
the
brother?
other Thor because
Oh,
Matt
yeah,
Damon was
that's what
Loki
it is.
again.
Yeah, Matt
Yeah,
Damon's
that's
Loki.
right.
that felt very
And
random.
Melissa McCarthy popping out his
Was.
That's
So
pretty
random.
good.
Yeah.
Did anybody else catch the other Marvel show that was on Disney Plus. It just ended. Did you guys
Yeah,
hear
I-
anything about
Yeah,
what
I
happened?
watched it too. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Miss
just finished
Marvel?
it today.
Watched it fully.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel, yeah. There's a
watched
big
it-
reveal at the end. That was like
Yeah.
bigger than the actual.
I got 2
anything
episodes
that
left
happened on the
so
show.
don't
Okay,
don't
yeah, we
spoil
won't
it.
mention it. All right.
Well, overall, I like the show, Logan. I think it's good.
Yep,
Yeah.
I enjoyed
I
it.
think you like it more than Thor, honestly.
Yeah,
Setting the bar kind of
For
low
me.
there for Logan.
Yeah, Miss Marvel so far, I've really enjoyed it way more than
Yeah.
Moon Knight and Thor.
Love and Thunder. I mean, I still like it better than 1 and 2. So I mean, I don't hate it. It's just I just didn't like it as much as everybody else, and that's fine. Didn't
I
work for
love
me.
the first Thor.
Yes.
Uh,
Tom.
I do. I
don't
love
agree, we don't agree on AI, but we agree on that.
I mean, the only thing that bothers me about the first one is they dyed his eyebrows. That's honestly the only thing that bothers me.
Right.
I
But no,
kind
I
of wish
thought
they
that-
kept that fantasy like lore to it, like that feel that the first one had.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, he
And
had the
if you
feeling of a god there. Now he's just
Yeah.
like a
Not a
Well,
idiot.
And also you had like, it was serious. There was the serious problem. Your comedic thing was from Thor being oblivious to even fish out of water type thing.
Yeah.
But then you had Kat Denning who had great comedic timing and delivered the line. It was great. The second one, I agree, was absolutely
Yes.
horse crap.
Yeah, it was gone. It was boring too.
Thor 2 and Iron Man 2 are the ones that I have a hardest time with.
So, Kevin, you think Thor will show up in Guardians, right? That's
Oh
what
hell
you
yeah,
think?
yeah, definitely. Not maybe,
maybe
maybe
even the holiday special. I could see maybe. since
God,
that's
I'm
next.
waiting for that.
Maybe Thor will show up. Fat Thor with a Santa suit or something.
Not gonna lie, if that doesn't happen, I'm gonna be kind of sad now.
I know, right? Pretty good.
yeah. But overall, I think of this one and Ragnarok. They're just like they feel like Saturday morning cartoons come to life.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I liked it. It was it was flawed. I love Christian Bale. I would give it like 3.5 out of 5.
Yeah. But when it comes to Ragnarok, which was similar to this, it blew everything out of the water. It was a better storytelling.
Oh,
Thor
yeah.
breaking the fourth wall. Like it was just interesting stuff. And he only did it once. So it didn't feel like it was an ongoing joke the entire time.
Taika Waititi said to Natalie Portman, he was like, "Oh, I'm working on the next Star Wars movie. Oh, Natalie Portman, I think you should be in it. Have you ever done Star Wars before?" And she's
That's
like,
funny.
Total stoner moment. Total stoner moment. We've all been there.
He's like, "Oh, I guess I forgot."
The thing is, though, is like he's a good filmmaker. He's got a great personality. He's got a good mind. Just this one didn't work. But he gave us Korg. And Korg is kind of one of my favorite things in those
Oh,
movies.
Korg. Yeah, Korg's awesome.
And the fact that I don't know if it was, but Korg's the person Korg has a child with, his name is Dwayne. So is Dwayne the Rock? Like he had the
Oh, you're right.
Oh no, you didn't catch that? I
No,
immediately
I-
thought of The Rock when I thought The Rock was going to do like a cameo as dressed as a rock.
It's just funny. It's like Dwayne,
I
and
didn't catch that.
it's when he did that and he had the thin little mustache and kind of the hair. I was like, oh damn, all right. I'm really, really surprised that we didn't have to hear a lot of people bitching, complaining about the LGBT stuff happening in this. Like Tessa had a girl, Valkyrie had a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Korg can only mate with other males, which whatever. Like I'm surprised we didn't get a lot of people going, well, like
Somewhere on the dark side of the web.
I think they could put Valkyrie in a lot more stuff and I'd be totally fine with it. She's just a good character.
Yeah, I'd like to see her in something where she can be the front and center rather than like the third wheel than she had to be, in this film, kind of.
I wonder
So
if that's
you're
not going to be the next Thor, is if they do Thor Hercules to do a whole god thing. It'd be cool if Valkyrie then was Valkyrie and not this watered down version.
So what we thought Natalie Portman would be is now Valkyrie. So
Yeah.
kind of
Yes.
the tables have turned. Yeah.
In the comics, though, I believe Jane Foster stops being Thor and she is a Valkyrie now.
Yeah, I think I read something like that.
I haven't read one of those.
Well,
Interesting
when I say I
concept.
read it, I came across it slightly and then put it back, like something like that.
Just flip through, go, all right.
Okay.
What are the other star ratings?
I would give it a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5?
2.5.
I either give it a 2.5 or a 3.
Yeah, I gave it a 3.
Right. Okay.
I think those ratings are fair because me personally, I wasn't bored watching it. Like I'm like, okay, I'm entertained.
Yeah.
Like the worst feeling is just being bored and like just sitting in the chair like, oh my god. Yeah, I didn't feel that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I felt with the new Rise of Gru movie.
I hate Minions.
Yeah, so do I. I took my kid to see it on Friday. And I was like checking my phone the whole time. All the parents there were on their phones, just like myself. It was just for the kids. The kids
Yeah.
loved it. The parents, I'm like, when is this gonna end? For the love of God, get me out of here.
How long was
How you
it?
guys feel?
Long?
Since the first one I never cared about. I don't care about this anymore. They look like Twinkies with eyeballs, and they're annoying.
Yeah.
It looked
First
like
one-
what?
Twinkies with eyeballs. I don't like this anymore.
Yeah, I never bothered to watch any of them. I was already like grown out of those kind of movies, so I don't have kids, so I'm like, I mean, if they make money, that's fine, but they're just not movies for me at all.
Yeah, I
No,
can't
I
feel
see
bad.
the movies, but I don't want to see this one.
I don't even know how many there are. I saw the first one and stopped caring.
After
but-
the second one, I
There's
stopped.
Despicable Me 1 through 3,
Wait, yeah.
and then there's Minions, and then Rise of Gru. So this is number 5.
Jeez.
Did
Let
you
me
like
tell
any
you,
of them?
the first one was okay.
Yeah, after the second one, I'm like, yeah, I don't need this anymore. And I actually feel bad. I went to the box office and I'm like, 1 ticket for Minions, please. And they were like, okay.
We went to Universal Studios in California, me and Henry, and probably around the time the first movie came out, so they had all the minions walk around and shit. It was like a big movie then. It was just funny to see that. Costumes, people dressed up as minions walking around.
I was just gonna say that the only thing that like is any at all like that I really kept in track of with that movie was like all these people on TikTok. They're wearing suits to
Oh,
go
yeah,
see
yeah.
Minions, and like they're all dressing up. And then I think some places banned it because I think kids were getting
Yeah,
they were
they-
getting like too loud or something.
They had on
What?
Inside Edition people who were like well dressed. The lady complained like, oh, them being well dressed is a distraction for me when I'm watching the movie. And I'm like, get out of here. Did you see the one, Armando? Did you see the one where they were doing the Reservoir Dogs walk?
Yeah, I think I saw a few of them. Yeah,
It
was
really
some-
fun.
yeah, it was one where they're just like going through like the escalator too. Like there was a bunch of videos of it.
They had a nice little Minion mashup with The Office. That was fun.
I saw a little bit of that. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Saw some on Peacock, I think is what it was on.
Yeah. It was
I don't know
a
about you
Peacock
guys,
channel,
but
yeah.
I want to see the Legend of Hank, Paws of Fury.
So have I. I've been interested to check it out with my kid. I'm thinking about it.
Oh,
That's
it looks
what-
really good. And the cast is awesome. They have Samuel L. Jackson, which I'm already sold on that. So
Yeah, I saw the trailer. Had this one funny bit.
Mm-hmm.
Samuel L. He's always good.
Yeah, I told you guys it's basically a remake of Blazing Saddles.
Blazing
but a child.
Saddles.
yeah.
Oh, I missed that. I didn't know that.
Oh, you missed that in the text? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what all the reviews I read. They were saying, yeah, it's like a kid version of.
All right, now I have to see it. Okay.
That's awesome.
The boys were begging to see that for a while. Maybe that'll be the movie we go see Tuesday.
Yeah, I want to check that out, and I want to take my kid to see that DC Pets or whatever. It looked
Oh yeah,
okay.
already planning on that.
It's
one.
pretty good.
Yeah, I figured I'd take him to see it. Looked pretty.
It's Keanu Reeves as Batman, and The Rock and Kevin Hart are in something. Got like
Yeah. It looked funny.
So what's your favorite movies this summer?
Maverick.
Yeah, I think the same one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Maverick. Oh, it's a pretty easy one.
Yeah, same here. Maverick
Maverick?
was
And for
incredible.
that, it's a
Incredible.
surprise.
Favorite movie of the
Yeah.
year, but summer for sure. Kicked off the blockbuster season.
Yeah, and for me, it was a surprise because, like I said before, I'm not really the biggest fan of the original Top Gun. So I'm like, okay, I'll just go in and I'll expect whatever. But I'm like, wow, this is really good.
I can't speak to it. I haven't seen it.
God
What?
damn. Go see it, man. What are you
Oh,
waiting for?
wow. Yeah, man. You got to see it in the theaters.
Trust us. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Even better
good.
than the original.
Yeah, I would say one of the few sequels might be a little better than the first one.
To me, it's a lot better than the original.
A lot. It's
Yeah, me
close for
too.
me, but it's better.
I'm trying to see what other movies even came out this year. It's been
The Black Phone was pretty good. I like seeing
was
that
it?
at the
I plan on
theater.
watching that
Yeah.
the next 2 days here.
I watched that this
Every box-
morning.
Is
I
it
watched
good?
Yeah, it was fucking good. Like I was surprised how good it was. Like
I told you, Logan, I knew you would love it.
yeah, I mean you guys know me. Yeah, I loved it. It was
Yeah, I saw it
twisted.
yesterday. I saw it twice in theaters, and then I'm like, let me watch it again. I'm like, still.
I mean,
hooked
I
up.
love the love the writing and stuff. So
Scott Derrickson, Joe Hill, you got Ethan Hawke. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really like the script was good too. It was eerie. Got under my skin in a few scenes. Highly recommend it.
Watcher came out. Did you guys see that?
Not yet.
No, not yet.
I have it. I'm gonna watch it pretty soon here. Logan said
I
it was
thought that
good.
was good too.
Mhm. You guys both enjoyed it.
But for me, it's Top Gun. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
the biggest.
Yeah, it was
one.
just. I think that's no contest. That was like the most fun I had at the summer so far.
Same here. It kicked
Yeah.
off summer because it came out Memorial Day weekend when
Mhm.
Henry was up here. So it was like the kickoff to the holidays and
Yeah.
summer. I'm like, it was fucking awesome theater experience. It's a movie you have
Yeah.
to see in the theater.
Yeah, definitely.
It just won't be the same at home.
Yeah,
No.
like I saw like a lot of them are the kids movies. I saw
there was kind of nothing.
yeah, well, Doctor
I liked
Strange was
Elvis.
good.
Elvis was
I was
good.
about to
Yeah,
say
Doctor
that.
Strange.
Yeah.
Doctor
Elvis.
Strange was good. The boys and I went and saw Lightyear. That wasn't bad. I thought that was a lot better than I was expecting.
Same here.
I was like, oh, if this was literally an actual sci-fi movie, made for adults, it still had an amazing plot.
Henry, I know you liked Elvis, and I think Logan liked it too, right?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The only
A
reason
little
I
too
didn't-
long, but good.
Yeah, the only reason I didn't see it was I'm like, well, I know the director, I know what it's going to be. It's going to be everything's a party, everything's glamorous. They play
Yeah.
music in the trailer that doesn't even fit the time period. Like they're playing rap
Right.
music.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know
This
what
is
this is
a-
going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was like totally unneeded in the movie, but the actual music, like him playing, was incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept hearing a lot of good things. Like I might see it. I'm gonna see it eventually. I know it did, like people on Twitter were talking so much about it. Oh my god, this is a movie you gotta see. So I may just watch it just to see what it's all about.
I can see it coming to HBO Max within a couple
Yeah.
months. So even if you didn't get to see it in the theaters, it'll be available to
Right.
stream soon. It's
Oh,
good. He
it's Warner
really
Brothers?
had a good performance.
Yeah.
There's the movie Marcel the Shell with Shoes On that I've been wanting to see.
I'm gonna see that this week.
It looks, I've heard amazing things about it. I was looking at summer movies and I was like, God, the only Doctor Strange and the ones with the kids. But that one I keep seeing previews of, and I'm like, all right, I need to watch that because it just looks great. Plus, I love Jenny Slate, even though she's not in it, it's just her voice still.
I'm on the opposite side here. I actually enjoyed Dominion, Jurassic World.
I was
Dominion.
yeah, I already talked about it. I was mixed on it, but there
Yeah, I
were worse
think-
movies.
It was a great theater experience. I thought it was fun.
Yeah, we talked about it before, but just real quick, I thought it wasn't the worst. The only thing I don't like is the giant cockroaches, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Locusts or
The
whatever,
Locust, yeah.
For me, it was just lifeless. Like I didn't
Yeah.
connect with anything.
Me
It was,
neither.
had some beautiful camera work and all that, just no heart or anything. I didn't really care about anybody, honestly. It was
Yeah.
nice to see Sam Neill, but like I didn't like feel for their safety or
Yeah.
connect with the original, obviously. But
When
Yeah,
Laura
not
Dern
bad.
comes back, I was expecting Sam Neill to do like that Birdman meme where he's rubbing his hands.
there were a couple scenes where I could see him being, pretty awesome to see on the big screen. I'm sure the T-Rex and the other bigger dinosaur, that fight was pretty cool.
Yeah,
And yeah, there were a couple scenes, and that shot where she's going down in the swamp or the marsh or whatever it is. Bryce Dallas Howard
Yeah,
being
that's
chased, and
It's my
I-
favorite
that was
shot.
the best shot of the movie for sure.
I didn't understand that. So can the dinosaur not see?
Yeah, I didn't quite understand that either. I just liked how it looked with her like having to go slow under the water. But yeah, I don't know. Can it not see? That was kind of
They didn't
I didn't
explain that.
understand it. Yeah, no. And what kind of dinosaur was that? Was that like part bird or something? It had those fucking claws that were.
I guess some sort of hybrid.
Yeah, probably, I think.
Okay.
What about the beginning with Pratt lassoing the dinosaur, the horse?
Felt like a western there for a little bit. Yeah. Yeehaw! He had
I
a
like-
duster on and everything.
Yeah, Duster. It looked like Mac from Always Sunny.
Yeah.
I liked all the different like shots throughout the world. Different places was cool. I like how they
Mhm.
showed dinosaurs escaping, being in different places. It was unique.
My dad hated the movie Jurassic World. That was one of the few movies where he's like, I hate this. And he's the kind of person he will like talk out loud in the theater. So like when the movie's playing, he was sitting there and he was like, "What?" Like, you like people can hardly get along. Now you expect them to get along with dinosaurs? Like, what is this?
The best Jurassic World was the second one. Was that Fallen Kingdom?
Yeah, Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah,
Fallen
that was
Kingdom
that
was
movie was,
awesome.
Yeah,
that was
I
an
like
awesome
that
fucking
one.
movie.
And it's the only time I saw a dinosaur actually talk. They're all pulling away. That brontosaurus is there, and he's like, "Arr!" I've never seen a dinosaur be like, dude,
Yeah.
fuck.
You motherfuckers!
Wasn't there a scene in 3 where like William H. Macy was dreaming or hallucinating and the dinosaur said
Alan,
something? Or,
Alan,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
didn't they
When he
do-
started drinking, changed his name to Frank.
yeah. That was the beginning of Frank there.
And I remember Blue in the first one, he did that thing where it's like Chris Pratt looked at him and gave him like the nod, and then he was like,
What about what's your favorite just like summer movies you watch every year, every summer? Do you have any of those besides
that's
new ones?
actually a good topic because
Good.
I thought Jaws. I recently saw Jaws, and I'm like, this is a summer.
That's what I
movie.
was gonna say.
Yeah, 4th of
Perfect.
July.
Yeah.
The beaches are open. We're gonna have a wonderful time. Nope.
Another one was Piranha 3 Double D.
Yes.
I forgot about those. Hell yeah.
Was that the newer one? The 3D?
Yeah, that was the second. That was the sequel.
Okay.
Even the first Piranha, I'm like, yeah, I kind of like this for a summer movie. I actually have them on Blu-ray. I'm like,
Awesome.
I'm gonna watch that.
They were
Dazed
pretty
and
fun.
Confused is always a summer movie for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a 4K version of that to come out. Got to add it to the collection. One of the best movies ever.
I just like the 90s Independence Day, Men in Black.
Yeah. Yeah, I love
Fucking
Independence
Summer
Day.
of Smiths.
Yeah.
I got the Sandlot go to.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Good one.
Summer, think of baseball, you know, the baseball movies, Major League, you know, there's a million out there, but the Sandlot,
It's
Great
funny
night.
you mentioned that, Logan. I saw a clip. I was just looking at movie scenes on YouTube, and I looked at the pool scene.
mhm.
I'm like, that could never happen nowadays.
No. What about The Great Outdoors? Another one for me. We just talked about it. Just
Yeah.
reviewed it.
Big movie. I remember having a huge build up to its release in the summer back in the day is Batman Forever. Like this new Batman, fresh off the Tim Burton's films, had all the commercials and the McDonald's tie-ins and all that. Just felt huge back then as a kid.
I agree with that. What about Summer School? I was thinking of that.
Summer School.
Summer School.
Wet Hot American Summer is another one. It's a guilty pleasure movie of mine, but
I think, like Friday the 13th,
Yeah.
sleepaway camp, where they go away to camp
Sure.
in the summer.
Sleepaway Camp's good too, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good summer. Another one I used to watch, I still watch every summer, Caddyshack. It's fucking one of the best comedies of all
Yes.
time. Just stupid.
The only way it was one from like when I was a kid because I was obsessed with these was I would say like Beethoven second because that part they go like on vacation, summer vacation, and I was like watching those over the summer, and I was obsessed with that movie because I wanted my mom to get me a Saint Bernard. She was like, "You're not getting one because I have to do all the work, and they're too big."
What about Do the Right Thing, Spike Lee?
There you go.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
that's a perfect one.
In the heat of the summer in New York. Yeah, for sure.
Summer of Sam is another one. The big
Summer
black
Sam. There
Yeah.
you go.
Heat wave. I know what you did last summer. The first one. On
Yeah,
4th of
that one.
July.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
I remember seeing that the summer it came out when it was 98, 97.
I actually really want to rewatch that movie because on FX they did a version of that, like a parody with Ned Flanders, and I really want to see it.
I always feel like any kind of like big like anything that came out in the summer, like those like how do I say like any big summer movie that you probably watched when it came out, it's always good to like revisit. Like if it was like a Jerry Bruckheimer movie or something like that, like Bad Boys or The Rock,
Mhm.
The Rock, or
The Rock.
yeah, those like are fun to watch because I haven't seen The Rock in like a long time, but I remember it was really fun. Like those like when you're off or like you're on a vacation, those are like perfect movies to watch. Like Con Air. I remember loving Con Air.
What about
Yeah.
Fast and the Furious?
I like those too.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
No, the old. I like the first one. That's
Yeah.
a good movie.
hmm Yeah, when they were stealing DVD players.
Yeah. Not
Yeah.
space.
Yeah. hmm
Logan, just off topic real quick. With the black phone, I think I said the setting reminded me of Halloween, and you're wearing a Halloween shirt. Did it remind you of John Carpenter's first?
Yeah. Yeah. And Ethan Hawke reminded me of Michael Myers a lot in the movie.
Yeah, I just don't know if anyone noticed that.
shots too. They like zoom in on the kid. You see him in the background. Totally
Yeah.
from Halloween.
Mhm.
Yeah. You guys remember that movie from the 90s, Camp Nowhere?
Yes.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Kevin Sawa,
Yes.
Andrew Keegan, I think
Jessica
Christopher
Alba.
Lloyd, Jessica Alba, Christopher Lloyd.
Hmm.
They
What
they
about
make up this-
heavyweights?
Heavyweights
Yeah.
too.
Heavyweights
That
is
one
another
too.
good one.
Yeah. Just like
Yes.
camp
Camp.
movies.
You remember Space Camp with Leaf Phoenix before he became Joaquin?
No.
Huh. No,
Really?
Don't think I ever saw
I
it.
heard about it. I never saw it.
There was a bunch of these like kids. They want to go to space camp. They learn all this stuff, and then Joaquin Phoenix befriends a robot, and the robot knows that he really wants to go to space. So they end up putting the whole group. It's a messed up movie. It's a total '80s movie, but
That sounds like that South Park episode with Butters and Cartman as the robot. Awesome.
oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
Bob, that reminds me, how was the interview? Because I did watch it. It was really good. The Clerks 3 interview.
Oh, they're cool guys. I had to go up to Jeff Anderson twice because I was nervous and I accidentally didn't record the first one.
Oh, that's the part when he was like, "Oh, I got to tell you how to do your job."
Yeah.
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 Jeff Anderson's probably the coolest guy I met that entire, like I met a bunch of other people who do podcasts and they showed me like how to go around and like how this one place does interviews where pretty much you follow this dude and he goes, all right, these people are available right now. These people are available right now. And I tried so hard to wait for Corey Feldman because there was an opportunity to get Corey Feldman and I was waiting at every moment to get in there. This crazy ass. But he was like 2 hours late. All right. He was 2 hours late. They said he was running real inconsistent.
It sounds like him, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a blast. You could tell like they're just getting their feet under them because like I got everything done in that. How I put like I saw everything I wanted to see, and I didn't kill that much time during the day at all. Whereas like C2E2, it's usually like a 7-8 hour. This one was about 4 hours.
Okay.
The vendors were okay. Nothing very special, but this is Wizard World being retooled, and a lot of the vendors weren't paid the last time, so we'll see how this goes. But all in all, they're real receptive to press and all that.
Nice. No, it was good. I like the video.
Yeah, it turned out good, Bob.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I
Excellent
I
job.
should have used the freaking microphones, but
Yeah. Next time.
yeah, I got them. They plug right into the port in the phone, and then you just clip them on people, and it picks them up automatically.
Yeah, like
And-
the little blooper at the end was funny.
Post credit scene.
I had more. I should have added more into the video at the end. There's some funny ones.
What's your next con, Bob? You gonna go to-
C2E2.
Okay.
The thing, so I'm being a hemorrhoid to their PR department because they haven't got back to me. So I go back and try to get anyone. And like Logan said, there's really no big guests this year for them. But there are some wrestlers that I was like, all right, I could talk with them. You know, a lot of them have ventured out into the other world of entertainment, one being Sasha Banks, who is in Mandalorian. So we'll see how that goes. So I've just been putting out everything. I'm even saying I'll go interview Svengoolie. And he's a local favorite, but why not try to at least once, right?
Yeah. for
Yeah,
sure.
he had some recent medical issues, I think.
Oh shit.
I think he was out.
We saw him at a lot of cons.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Back in the
I've
day,
gotten
yeah.
stuff autographed by him and all. I just always curious about different things about him. Like I remember being a kid around here and watching the Co-Zone that he hosted. Like when you got home from school, he played like all of these shows, but then he did stupid, wacky things, and he's just better as Svengoolie. We'll leave it at that.
My coworker is going to Comic-Con.
Oh, San Diego?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
The guy that took over my night shift job. Yeah. He's going to be gone the whole week going there.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
San
bastard.
Diego looks
Yeah.
freaking great.
There's going to be a lot of cool stuff there. A lot of good reveals. They're showing the new Dungeons and Dragons movie I saw with Chris Pine. They're premiering it there. Probably some other good movie news will come out of there.
Think Black Panther will be there?
Maybe. I don't know if I'm trying to think. I know DC doesn't have a panel, I think. I'm not sure if Marvel does or not. But yeah, there'll be some reveals there, I'm sure. Usually is.
It's on the bucket list, man. I want to go to San Diego.
I know. We've been
It's hard to get
talking about that
freaking
forever.
press for them.
Yeah.
You gotta
I
have like
bet.
millions of subscribers and followers.
Yeah.
Or you have to own a comic joint.
That too.
If you owned a comic store, the tickets were $200 for the entire time, for the whole week. Then one of the people I met at Fan Expo goes to Sundance and Cannes every year too.
Damn. Sundance is doable. The other one, not so much. It's in France.
A little harder.
She is friends with Chris Elliott and his whole family. So she was like showing me pictures of them hanging out. And I was like, that's cool. I talked to him about the show Get a Life because I love that show. But
Yeah. Spewy.
exactly. Or Cabin Boy. I
Cabin
have that on
Boy.
DVD. I love that.
I would love to go to TIFF, the Toronto International Film
Yeah.
Festival. I would love to go there. That's a bucket list for me.
Yeah.
I always wanted to go to Sundance too, just because like that was where all the indie stuff is. So I was like, oh no, I want to be the first to see all those movies.
Yeah, and that's in January, so you're
Yeah.
seeing it. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
I want to walk around and just see like fucking celebrities and bars and shit.
Hey.
I'm like, Leo. Well, you know, they're all, like walk around and shit. Joseph Gordon's always walking around. That'd be cool just to like
Yeah.
bump into an actor or actress or whoever.
Yeah.
Right.
Will
I just
Smith
want to
Bob-
see a drunk Nile stumble out of a bar and just bump into Tyler Perry and be like, I've been waiting a long time.
Do that square up, baby. You're about to risk it all and lay out Tyler Perry.
And I can see him now. He's like, I'm Malcolm Jamal Warner. Close enough.
Yeah. Kev, have you been to Tribeca?
No, I've been to Hamptons.
Ah,
Yeah, that's usually happens in October. I went in 2006 and I saw. If you guys remember that movie, The Fountain, with Hugh Jackman.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah,
Darren
Darren
Aronofsky.
yeah.
Yep.
So like, I think like a month before it came out. It was
That's
cool.
awesome.
It's so far away from me. It's like an hour and 45 minutes.
Mm.
I'm not even in the middle of Long Island. I'm kind of like towards the
Uh.
city a little bit. But I'm gonna see what's there this year, and I'll go. I'll try going. And same thing with Tribeca. And I think New York is in. I think it's the first week in October, so maybe I'll get something for that. See if there's a good movie playing.
That's why I love living in Chicago, even just for the screenings alone, but then all the conventions and everything. You just feel closer to the entertainment world. It's cool being a, movie and TV geek and comic book and all that.
Yeah.
All that world is very close when you're in the city.
Yep. We got all the press screeners and new movies before anybody else sees them. And
Yeah.
awesome.
When I was in the city, I'd sit and right next to me would be like Richard Roper and like other like big Chicago
Wow.
reviewers. I saw Lawless, a screener for that back in the day with Tom Hardy and Shia LaBeouf. You remember that movie?
Yeah.
That was Ebert was there, and that was when he
Oh.
was still alive, and he had like the how to be helped breathing and all that.
Right.
His wife was with him, but yeah, there was a bunch of critics there too. So, and a couple of actors that came out. I'm trying to think who was there for that one. Maybe the director, I think, came out for that one. And then, yeah, just like movies that me and Logan would get screeners for, there'd be like a Q&A with an actor or a director. Really cool experience.
Now, do they all watch it? Because there's like rumors that some critics don't watch it. They walk out, they come back in.
For what I was paying attention to, yeah, Roper did, and Ebert was there for that one. But I'm sure you get the ones that are just saying that they watched it all and probably walk out early. I'm sure it happens.
They're on their phones the whole movie.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I went to a theater downtown, mostly like the A24 flicks. They'd always, like you're saying, directors and actors. They had some of the people from Midsummer there, which is cool. The main actor, I can't think of the guy's name now, but he was there. And then the A24 flick about skateboarding that Jonah Hill did.
Oh, that's
Oh,
what
yeah.
All the
90s?
kids,
Mid-90s.
Mid-90s.
mid-90s, there you go. Yeah, all the kids came out. It was pretty cool. They did a Q&A there.
Hey, with Midsummer, was Florence there?
No, I wish. It was just it was like a producer and then one of the actors. I can't think of the guy's name, the main dude in the movie.
Yeah.
Noe something Vitch or whatever his name is.
I don't know. Still looking.
Did you see the? Do you guys see the
Jack
trailer?
Rayner.
Jack, there you
Yeah,
go.
Jack Rayner.
Jack
That's
Rayner.
it, yeah.
There you go.
Do you see Bodies, the second trailer?
I just
No.
I,
Yeah.
Not the
I saw
second one.
I'm interested.
Yeah, me too.
I just saw Lee Pace is in. I'm like, okay, I'll check it out.
Yes.
I love Lee Pace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
he's
the
gonna-
second trailer spoilery? Is it?
No, it expands more about. It's more centered on Maria Bakalova
Oh, okay.
and her
Cool,
relationship.
yeah.
She kind of is the outsider in the group, and that girl from the movie I loved last year, Shiver Baby, Rachel Sennott. She's supposed to be amazing in that movie. It's more of her. You see the character relationships, and it's just. It seems like they're all annoying, like what's that generation called? Millennials. And
Mhm.
you're gonna want them to die. You're gonna cheer.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it looks cool. I'll check it out.
Yeah,
I definitely will too. Isn't that August coming up pretty soon?
Think
right?
so.
I think
Yeah.
August 5th. Yeah, it comes out.
Hell yeah. This is a good segue into what we're looking forward to from now on, now that we've seen Thor, Love and Thunder. What's next? Nope, obviously.
Nope.
This week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen that Thursday.
And
Nope,
then Bullet
Can't
Train.
wait.
Bullet Train.
Bullet Train's
Train,
coming
yeah.
soon.
Bullet Train,
Yeah.
dude. Oh, I'm stoked for that.
Me too. Yeah.
Yeah. That looks awesome from the trailer. Action packed.
Did you guys hear they pushed back the Guy Ritchie movie again?
no,
Clerks 3, I'm stoked for.
Yes.
yeah,
Excited for Prey,
Yes, I was about to say.
Right.
Frank.
the new Predator on Hulu.
Oh,
August 5th.
Joe, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Idris Elba's in some movie with where there's like a lion attacking.
oh yeah, I saw the trailer for this.
it's
Beast
just
or something?
Cujo in Africa. That's
Yeah.
all it is, pretty much.
Black
Also,
Adam, I'm still stoked for too.
Which one?
Black Adam.
Oh, Black. I don't know. It's just
Yeah.
nothing. pulls
They
me
got
into
nothing
that.
to lose.
Yeah.
I just want to see Dr. Fate, Bob. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I want to see Dr. Fate on TV. I'm tired of seeing animated and video games. I want Dr. Fate. I mean, what new Black Panther obviously would be good. But Nope, I've been waiting for since I saw the first teaser. Just
I want to see a movie with Stallone where he plays a superhero. It's like it's a realistic take. It's like it looks like Unbreakable.
Yeah, I saw he posted something on Instagram with the poster, and I'm like, oh, that looks interesting.
I think it's called The Samaritan.
That's it. Yeah.
yeah,
What about Day Shift? It looks pretty cool.
Yeah, Daydream was cool.
yeah.
Looks
I
like
like
a new kind of Dust Till Dawn kind of thing.
And I hope Snoop's in it. I hope Snoop's just not in a few scenes. I hope he is
Yeah.
a legitimate part of that movie. Because I would love to see Snoop kick ass on screen.
Yeah, I saw a picture of it where he's got a big Gatling gun, so I know he'll get to shoot some.
Music to my
wait, which
ears.
was this one again?
Day Shift
Or Day Shift.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
on
yeah, I was gonna
Netflix.
say,
Jamie Foxx is like the custodian or housekeeper, and I don't know, fights vampires by day. I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah,
Exactly,
he
sorry.
collects the teeth, and it seems like when you collect the teeth, the fangs, you can trade it for money, like a lot of money.
No, that one looked
cool.
really
Yeah.
fun.
That's cool.
And Dave Franco's like the sidekick, the comedic sidekick.
Which is good because Dave Franco's really not good in a lot of things.
Really, I like Dave Franco.
Yeah, I think it's pretty.
Yeah,
I like him better
I'm
than
okay
Dave.
with it.
Well, I mean, Dave at least is with someone his own age.
Burn.
Dave is married to Harrison Cruz, so he gets very big points for me for that.
He did the rental, remember?
Huh?
Yeah, he was the
That
director.
was-
Yeah,
That was a good movie.
that's right. That was good. The new Halloween Ends. We're going to see the trailer. There's been some spoilery shit that I'm ignoring. I hope all you boys do the
Yes.
same.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be avoiding that.
Yeah,
I didn't
Yeah.
like the last one, so I'm not really thrilled with this one.
right. But
Well, they said
it's
the
end,
spoilers
so
in the
let's see.
trailer, right?
Oh, did they? Is that what it was? I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it is. The spoilers. are in
Oh,
the
I thought it was
trailer.
from a test screening. Great. Okay.
No.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm gonna do my best to. You know what else had a spoiler trailer? The Munsters.
no, I beat me to it.
Spoiler. It
Ooh.
looks like it's gonna be shit.
Gosh.
2.5 hours that movie is, I heard.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's over 2.5 hours.
Man.
Oh yeah, we don't need that. Like it
Looks
feels like
cheap.
a sci-fi original
Looks
movie.
very cheap.
Yeah, apparently they said that it was produced by their direct to video, the arm, like the Universal's like direct to video production company.
like
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Yeah.
did you guys hear the story? Like that apparently all the money went into the house to build the house. Rob Zombie was just obsessed with like it has to look like the Munsters house. And then I guess he ran out of money for everything else.
Well, he also did the car too, didn't he?
Yeah.
He did the movie The Car and then
Hmm.
put Sherry in it, you know, because it can't be a Rob Zombie movie without his wife.
Mm.
We find out
Uh,
nobody gets paid in the movie.
Yeah.
They all did it for free.
You're right. Dan Roebuck, he found it in.
But
Aren't
I-
you a stage designer right now?
Yeah.
The thing that gets me is the fact of like, is this supposed to be a prequel to the show?
it is.
Hey,
Yeah.
'cause the sun's not there.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's
It's when they started dating, right?
voice.
Yeah, they showed it
Like,
in the trailer.
It's like the
What they call
greatest
it,
love
a
story of
trailer.
all time. That's what.
Yeah,
they're
but I
saying.
mean, like Sherry's doing a voice. I don't remember Lily ever doing like a.
She learned from Russell Crowe to do accents.
That's a good point.
You guys see the Amsterdam trailer?
Yeah,
Yes.
With
Yeah.
that looks pretty interesting.
yeah, it looks interesting.
So it's Christian Bale, Margot Robbie, John David Washington,
Yeah.
Rami
who else am I
Malek.
missing?
Taylor Swift.
Rami Malek. Yeah, there's a lot of people in that movie.
Mike Myers is in it.
Oh yeah,
Michael
I saw
Shannon.
Uncle Mike Myers. Man,
Here's the thing: Michael Shannon's in it. I'm watching. Like, I
Yeah.
love.
You saw
Yeah.
Take Shelter, Bob, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that movie's great.
And what was the there was one years ago called My Son, What Have You Done? I believe that was the one, and that had Michael Shannon in it as well. Hell, I even watched Premium Rush because Michael Shannon was in it. I watched
Oh,
the Joseph
the
Gordon-Levitt movie
bicycle one,
about
yeah.
couriers. That's Michael Shannon was in it.
Is Salem's Lot still coming out in September? I was really looking forward to
I
that.
think
Oh,
it's
just
They-
read
they
the other
changed
day. I
the
got
date.
pushed back till April.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I haven't seen any trailers or anything for it.
yeah,
I
bummer.
was excited for that one. Got Hocus Pocus 2 coming out in September. I guess right before Halloween.
Yep,
Well, fall time, but September.
all the time. Yeah.
I'll watch
Oh, I
it.
know a lot of people are excited for it.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I just saw the other day, just randomly through a news article, the new Fletch, Confess Fletch with John Hamm got picked up by Showtime, I guess. So it's going to premiere
Yeah.
in October on Showtime.
Cool.
I'm in. Like,
Yeah.
I like John Hamm.
Yeah.
Me too.
He's a good comedic actor.
A
I
few
want him to get more like movie acting gigs. Like Baby Driver, he was fucking great in.
Yeah, he was really good in that.
I liked him as a hard ass in Top Gun.
Yes.
yeah, he was
He
really
in
good.
Maverick too. That's right.
He's in the progressive commercials now too. I always see.
Yeah.
I'm screaming. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Ham or whatever she calls him.
Yeah.
Whatever, Tom Ham.
I saw a video. I'll have to send the link in the chat. It's Quentin Tarantino giving his synopsis on what Top Gun's really about.
I've heard this. Yeah, it's basically a gay.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
Iceman is really just gay, and he runs away from Charlie. And then what happens next time you see her? She's dressed as a guy trying to get him. Like, it's just, oh yeah, all right.
Some shows coming out that I'm pretty excited for. She-Hulk, Lord of the Rings show on Amazon, and House of the Dragon coming out this summer.
I don't know about She-Hulk.
Yeah, I'm really
Yeah.
on the fence.
I'm on the fence with that one.
I'm so sad with what they did with the Hulk, honestly. Like with Ragnarok, I'm like, this could have been World War Hulk. It could have led to maybe the Illuminati and Doctor Strange. It really could have connected a lot better. I really don't like what they're doing with the Hulk right now.
They said that they're thinking about doing Hulk as a Disney Plus series now.
Can they do that though?
No,
Yeah.
they could try, but I don't see it going well.
Yeah.
The Sandman, that's coming on Netflix on
Joseph
August
Gordon-Levitt.
5th.
Yeah.
It's based on the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, Neil Gaiman.
That's right. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see what else. Yep. House of the Dragon, the Game of Thrones spinoff starts on the 21st of August. Andor on the 31st, the next Star Wars one. The Rogue One spinoff. Lord of the Rings, September 2nd. Chucky's coming back for season 2, October 5th.
You mean
Nice.
Punchable Face?
punchable face.
Hopefully he's not back for long. Yeah, he's terrible.
Yeah, I've
The
never
Midnight
rooted for
Club
a kid to die in a
is
show.
coming too.
Midnight Club, yeah, Mike
Yeah,
Flanagan.
just 'cause-
Movie quotes, huh? Millions of those.
It's a good topic. Keep the change, you filthy animal. That's one that I always use.
I just picture you. I don't know why I just have these scenarios. I just picture you at like Wendy's. And it's like keep the change. You feel. I don't even know if you like Wendy's, but whatever.
I do. I'll have to say that the next time. Even I'll have to pay with cash and not my debit like I usually do, just so I can say it.
Yeah,
Keep
doesn't
the
work
change.
with the credit card.
Nah. I take my card. May the force be with you, obviously. Life is like a box of chocolates.
How am I a
Almost.
funny? How am I a funny guy? What's
Funny
so
guy, funny.
funny about me?
Yep.
That's a good one.
Funny how.
Funny, how am I a clown? Do I amuse you?
Love it.
That one, that whole movie, it's the quote.
Yeah, super quotable.
Anything Gary Cole says is Bill Lumberg in Office Space. I use that all the time.
Yeah.
If you could just do that for me, that'd be great. And
Okay. Thanks. Yeah. Great character.
What about you, Armando?
I remember there's a thing my mom and I we like to say like when I was younger, just to be nice. If there was somebody that was ugly, we just called them unfortunate looking because from Legally Blonde, like Reese Witherspoon always said she said at one point like unfortunate looking, and like that's something we used to say all the time.
One time I saw Roadkill. It was like a squirrel or something, and I said, "Oh, sometimes dead is better."
It is better.
Pet Cemetery.
Which they didn't even say in the remake, that garbage movie.
Kick his ass, Seabass. I've said that a lot and heard other people say it.
Yeah.
From Dumb and Dumber.
Yep. That's a great one.
Actually, I have a list of things I said. I don't know why I made a list. Time to nut up or shut up. I've actually said that. I have to take the Browns to the Super Bowl. I've said that. When I first heard that, I laughed my ass off. I'm like, well, that's genius. Oh, how sweet dark meat. I've used that at restaurants. Like, yeah.
Freddie.
One of my favorite movies of all time, Why So Serious? I've said that before. I've used this before. Like if somebody like gets me upset or I just think they're a waste of time, I'm like, oh, there's something wrong with his medulla oblongata.
Waterboy.
Yeah, exactly. And one time I said, I'll get medieval on your ass, Pulp Fiction. That's all I have, literally.
Nice. I always
I
like the
quoted
verse-
Billy Madison a lot.
Oh, Billy Madison.
Yeah. If you stay home with me, you can help me shave my armpits.
If piss in your pants is cool, consider me Miles Davis.
Miles Davis, yes.
That's the grossest thing I've ever heard.
The infamous, I mean, it's right behind Henry. I've come here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of
All
bubble.
out of bubble gum.
Actually said that in real life.
There's a guy at work that's obsessed with that movie and Roddy Piper. So it's like his icon for our chat. And he always quotes that movie. It's funny.
It's funny. They actually have a wrestling figure. WWF put out a wrestling action figure of John Nada. So I found it for $10 on clearance. I was like, yep. So I have like 3 different John Nada figures now.
Nice.
And Bob, I was saying one time I went to a restaurant and I said, how sweet dark meat, after it was like a piece of chicken or steak or whatever.
Mhm.
I yelled, he called the shit poop before.
Yeah. Sure.
Really
There
medicine.
may or may not have been a time when a hairy little girl was around and I yelled, Danny DeVito, I love your work. This is why we can't have nice things, although I remember it was said in the movie Mafia. That's where I got it from. Like she picks up her dog and throws it against the wall and it shatters. He's like, this is why we can't have nice things.
Oh yeah, one Anchorman. It works 60% of the time, all the time.
That doesn't make any sense. Well, let's just prefer.
I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast.
For breakfast.
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast? No.
Oh,
Yeah.
Comedies. I miss comedies. I recently
Yeah.
rewatched Harold and Kumar, and I'm like, man, they don't make them like this anymore.
No, that
No.
one, the first one's excellent. I always use you're eating maggots, Michael. How do they taste? I always say Goonies never say die at work. I say that all the time.
I used to have the two glasses going. I'm like, hey, gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Yep.
Or hey, you guys. Who didn't yell, hey, you guys? I mean, granted, it was from the electric company, but still, Sloth made it famous.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Oh, I've actually said that. Yeah,
Yeah.
like when I actually played dodgeball in school, I did.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was playing with my son, throwing the ball at him, and I think I said that. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
What was my dad talking about?
Yeah, he doesn't get it. I'll show you soon, son. Not at 5.
Yeah, there's a lot of. I have quoted the movie Drop Dead Gorgeous and Empire Records more times than I care to admit. Like, I will celebrate Rex Manning Day. I'm trying to think
Quentin
what else.
Tarantino shit is very quotable. Pulp Fiction. Say what again? And then
Yeah.
has all
That's a
those
good one.
great quotes in those movies.
Yeah,
Why
Bob,
am I
one time
Mr. Pink?
said-
Because you're a fucking faggot.
What
Bob,
about
I said
Friday?
one time I did say, "I'll get medieval on your ass." Like, I
Yeah.
think I did.
What about Friday? How do you get fired on your day off?
Right.
Oh man, I use it all the time. Friday is so good.
One time in high school, I walked into the bathroom and I was just joking around. And remember Fat Bastard? Oh, I didn't have any corn.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight?
Oh hell yeah, that's a great one.
Please tell me that's how you propose to the wife. Cut down on the knee.
He said no.
Fine.
I like the part when Michael Keaton is like, "What does that even mean?" And Joker's like, "I never said it means anything. I just like the way it sounds."
Playing football for West Cayman was your opportunity, but I don't want your life. The key example of overacting, James
Yeah.
Vanderbeek, Varsity Blues.
Yep.
So shitty, it's so good though.
Yes. Yes. So 90s.
Johnny Moxon with all their like fake Southern accents. in the
None of
movie.
them hit Texas exactly right.
No.
Johnny Moxon.
I think the best part of that movie was Scott Conn.
Yeah,
He was great.
Tweeter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Tweeter.
Billy Bob was pretty good too.
Yeah. I went and got my cat looked at.
I give it a 10.
If you guys want to watch
Man.
that, it's on HBO Max. I just watched it recently.
Awesome.
Still holds up. We're gonna make Dorothy fly, boy. Twister. That's the kind of
Yeah.
few questions we had. Summer movies that came out in '95 in the summer. It was massive when it came out and had a lot of great quotes in that movie.
Yeah, Bill Paxton. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, speaking of Bill Paxton, 25 years ago, I think this week, True Lies came out.
Wow.
Jeez.
Oh wow.
Wow.
25 years already. Wow.
Game over, man. There's another Paxton.
I need your clothes, your boots, and your motorcycle.
Forgot.
Arnold had a bunch of obviously classic
Oh,
yeah,
I'll be
movie
back.
quotes.
I'll be
Yeah.
back.
I'll
It's
be
not
back.
a tumor. Get to the chopper.
Mhm.
I mean, the amount of times I've said we all float down here, if anything floats.
You always say it in the bathroom when we're hanging out. You all put it down here. Like, I get it, Bob.
But I had a lot of fiber, and that thing just is floating now. You still won't call it the SS Georgie, and you won't let me bring it outside. So
I'm like, it's a sinker. Me and Bob are usually in Barnes and Noble bathroom hanging out.
I always liked that's in the Cable Guy when he's like, I learned the facts of life from watching the facts of life. I'm the bastard son of Claire Huxtable.
That's a great one.
that movie's criminally underrated.
Yeah, I watched it a while ago, like on Blu-ray, because I got a Blu-ray of it, and that one holds up.
That movie was great.
Yeah,
I think that was Ben Stiller's first directing gig,
I think the second one,
He did Reality Bites.
Reality Bites. Yeah, was
which
before
is
that.
another great movie.
Mhm.
That is
Also has one of my favorite fuck you scenes in it. It was Ethan Hawke, his band is playing, and he starts playing Violent Femmes, Why Can't I Get Just One Kiss? And he's staring right at Winona Ryder, who he had just fucked while she had a boyfriend. Did everyone here finish The Boys season 3?
No,
Oh,
I
yeah.
haven't seen it.
Yeah, I
Have you-
just
have you
finished
watched
it.
any of The Boys, Armando?
I watched the first 2 seasons.
Oh.
I don't have Amazon, so I have to find a way to watch the third one.
This 3rd season was fantastic, and I think Jensen
Okay.
Ackles gets a lot more acting
Yeah,
opportunity.
he was
after
really
this.
good in it. He was
You know,
good.
Homelander might be Dracula.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, damn.
What?
He's good
For Blade.
Blade movie.
for Blade.
Really?
Hmm.
That's awesome.
Hell yes, Anthony Starr.
Yeah.
He's crazy good. His facial expressions, how he can change from evil to act like he gives a shit in the blink
If
of an
you
eye.
guys
He
want
does
to
some
dive in,
amazing work.
if you guys want to dive into more Anthony Starr, watch Banshee.
I've
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
so many people
Yeah.
have
Watch him.
It's on
watched that
HBO
show.
Max. It came out like I don't know, like 10 years ago, whatever it was. It's really good.
A regular in Crystal Lake used to come in and tell me about it all the time.
Hmm.
He told me to watch Banshee. I told him, actually, that might have been the day I met you, Logan, because I was telling that guy to watch Fargo season 1.
Yeah, it was.
Still will tell everyone to watch that show. At least the first season.
John Hamm's going to be in the next one.
There's a Fargo season 5 coming out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, John Hamm. There you go.
With who is it? Jodie Foster, I think.
Jodie Foster. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it going to be her investigating why she almost came out on an award show and then backed out?
Maybe.
It's like, guys, I have a big announcement to make. I am introducing the musical act. You're just like, oh, we all know.
Hello, Clarice.
Didn't the 3rd season? No, the 3rd season of True Detective didn't have Chris Rock in it. The 4th season of Fargo did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Blade is in season 3 of True Detective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the was it the subject or the genre of film or TV that you guys hate or we all hate?
I meant for me, animated, like films, and I'm not a huge fan of cartoons,
Okay.
so I don't love those.
Yeah,
Like-
I think I'm the same.
Yeah, like cartoons. I know everybody loves The Simpsons. I don't. South Park. I
See,
don't.
that's it. I love The Simpsons. I don't
Yeah,
watch
I'm
as much,
one of
but-
the few that never got into it. Like
Mm.
South Park, not really. Never got into it.
Family Guy.
I
Family
feel
Guy
lost with
did.
South Park.
Family Guy got
Beavis and
into it.
Butthead too.
Beavis and Butthead I liked, but
Yeah.
Overall, I'd say not a huge fan.
Yeah, I don't go seeking out animation. It's just like there's some I like, but I don't. It's just not a thing that I'm like, oh, I have to see whatever. But like some of it's good. If somebody tells me like, oh, this is something you got to check out, then I'll try it. But otherwise, not really.
What about the rest of you guys?
This surprises people like who know me, but because you would think like with comics and Marvel and all that stuff, I would like anime. I'm not into it.
Yeah, me either. That's
Same
fine.
here. Never got into it.
Yeah, I'm mixed on it. Sometimes there's some good ones, but I don't know. You have to sift through a lot of shitty ones before you find.
Yeah, exactly. I
any
love the
actual good
style
ones.
and like
Yeah.
I love like how it looks with the lighting
Well,
and everything,
yeah.
but as far as the actual story, like
Yeah, that's always the problem with me with anime. Like I don't hate it. It's just the story. Like sometimes the first few episodes, sometimes like my cousin used to show me a bunch of them. Like sometimes the story was really solid for like 1 or 2 episodes, and then I'm like, okay, I can't follow what's going on anymore.
right. Even with like I tried to watch the Blade Runner anime and
Okay.
I just tapped out.
Oh, okay.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
Some of them are cool though, like I said, I like the style, like Ghost in the Shell, that Blade Runner style, but
Right.
not the actual stories.
The only one that I remember that I loved that I really was like super into, I like Death Note. Death Note was really good. But I haven't seen it in a long time. But that one, like, it was pretty good. The adaptation, the one they tried to do for Netflix, it's not that good. But
The Adam Wingard one.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was ridiculous. It was kind of fun for what it was, but it's like not a good adaptation of it.
Yeah, just anime is not my genre.
Yeah,
And people are always like, "But you like that stuff?" You're like, it fits. It's in the same category, and I'm like,
exactly.
I mean, you can like burgers, but not like McDonald's. So
Yeah,
I don't like war movies.
Really?
really,
I'll see some of them, but it's not like I didn't see Dunkirk. I didn't see 1917. I just don't like war movies. I think Saving Private Ryan might be one of the exceptions.
what about Hacksaw Ridge? Did you see that one?
Nope.
Oh, that's a good one though.
Good.
It's just something where I just don't care. I don't know. I love documentaries about it. Yeah, I can't.
Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah, I like that, but I think that's more along the lines of the cult classic status, and not like, because people go to a movie. Oh, it's a war movie. I'm gonna go see it.
How
Like,
about
what was it?
how about the Thin Red Line?
Yep. Band of Brothers, Platoon. I've seen once. Apocalypse Now is probably the only exception that I really enjoy. But other than that, yeah, I don't care.
1917 was incredible. Cinematography.
That was really good. Yeah.
I'd have bought that one on 4K. It's really good.
Sam Mendes. Yeah, that was incredible.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Bob, though. I'm just not a huge fan myself in general. A few I like.
Yeah, but there's nothing. People are like, hey, there's a new World War II. Like, great, that's fine. I don't care. You know.
I'm not
Yeah.
like a big history person in general. Like,
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm the same way.
like war. This war happened in 19 whatever. I have no idea. No fucking idea. Doesn't
Like,
really interest me.
I like the I like the documentaries and the factual stuff, but I don't care for. I don't know. It's just
Well, for me, it all depends on like what the history is. Like if it's
Yeah.
like if somebody's like, oh, this is a movie about the guy who founded Buffalo Nickels in like 1840, I won't care. But like if it's something interesting.
You guys remember Rab himself in Viva La Bam, where they'd quiz him like when wars were? They're like, hey Rab, when was the World War II? He's like 1680. They punch him every time he got it wrong. That is basically me. Asking like what year war was. No idea.
What year was World War II? 2006? I don't know.
2020. 2020 for sure.
no, that was the sequel of the Civil War.
I've never been into westerns. I don't know why. I just could never. Like
Oh,
I never grew up
Rambo.
with. What is
You
it?
gotta see what's that Western? The one on Netflix?
Harder They Fall.
The Harder They Fall. That's a good one.
Yeah, that one looked good. I just never saw it for some
Yeah.
reason. But
And
You got to see Posse with Mario Van Peebles.
Oh hell no.
You should see The Quick and the Dead. That's a good one. Sam Raimi.
yeah, I put that on my like watch list on Netflix. I was like, that looked kind of interesting to me.
Unforgiven.
Tombstone.
Unforgiven.
Unforgiven. Yeah.
Gene
both
Hackman.
Yeah,
excellent
Unforgiven.
films.
I like.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
For
in
sure.
general, I just never grew up with them. I don't have anything against them. Like I watched that 1883, and I was like, okay, I like stuff
Mhm.
like that. Where I like I think that one was just interesting because it was like, let's see how they get in danger and how like you can get in like in these times when they don't have modern stuff. Like that one I liked, and I was like, okay, maybe I could. Because I'm not against westerns. If I find good ones, I'll watch them. But
It's just, I know what you mean. It's an older generation thing, like
Yeah.
our parents,
Grandparents for
310
sure.
to Yuma is great.
My,
Yeah, 310 to Yuma.
yeah,
That's a
I
good
heard
one.
that one was good.
My grandpa had a huge John Wayne painting at his
Right.
house back in the day. I remember him always talking about that, and like Bonanza was a show back in the day.
Those
It's like a
shows are
Western
big,
show.
yeah.
It was like
Right.
really big in the 60s.
do you guys know The Good, the Bad, and the Weird? That was a good one.
I heard
I think
about
so.
it. Yeah, I heard it was good.
If you guys can see.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've seen that post. I can kind
Oh,
of, yeah.
Cool. It was good.
Yeah. it was
Oh
good.
yeah, that was kind of I remember.
I remember being really excited for Cowboys and Aliens, but it unfortunately sucked.
You know, I don't think I ever
Daniel
saw
Craig
it.
and Harrison
never fin-
Ford. It's pretty
I think
cool.
I started it, but never finished it.
You know
Yeah.
what's funny with Cowboys and Aliens? It's one of the few graphic novels I absolutely hate, and I will take the movie
Uh-huh.
any day.
Oh yeah.
The graphic novel.
Yeah, the comic sucked.
No, it was one of the worst comics I've ever read.
Well, right there with John Connor.
Like never did I've never read something and just been angry. Like so, if you think the movie is bad, oh boy, you need to read it.
I thought 310 the Yuma was good.
Yeah, the original and the remake, I thought.
Yeah. I never saw the original. Yeah, the remake was.
True Grit was really good.
I like that one.
The remake was good.
I saw the
The
remake.
remake or the original?
I mean, I like the original just for nostalgia purposes, but the new one was fantastic.
Yeah.
Coen
Yeah.
Brothers, Haley Steinfeld.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
good.
The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is a freaking classic. That it's Jimmy Stewart, John Wayne. It's great. Yeah, that one's really good.
Okay. Yeah, like I'm open to them. I just
Or
never
how
got
is no one
exposed to
else mentioning the greatest Western of all time? Back to the Future 3.
them.
I feel like Taylor Sheridan's kind of bringing Westerns to a new generation now with all
Yeah.
the stuff on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
And really his movies too, I guess, are always kind of Westerns.
Mhm.
yeah.
And Bob, I know I keep saying this, but I'm gonna check out Yellowstone.
So I kept saying it to Logan and Henry here, and I was like, oh, fine. Finally, I did it. And now I'm like pissed that I didn't do it earlier. Although apparently Beth is putting some strain on the shooting. Apparently she's becoming like a big diva right now.
Why Kelly Riley?
Yeah. And they're
About
just saying
what?
she doesn't want to interact with anyone in the cast except for a select few or the people she has scenes with.
He's getting a little too far into character, I guess.
I tell you, like I watched that movie show and every episode more, I was like, maybe I should probably get a pickup truck. And like a couple episodes later, I'm like, you get a cowboy hat. I don't know why, but I want a cowboy.
Well, I mean, you are from the country, so it makes sense.
Get a six-shooter.
Oh, it's a damn good show though. Kevin
Yeah.
Costner is fantastic in it.
I'm
Yeah,
interested to see what Nile thinks of it though, because Nile
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't know. I'm interested.
Yeah, I want to see it myself because I'm literally running out of shows. I was like, I might as well just try it because everybody on Twitter, the bunch of people I know on Twitter are like, oh, I might start getting into Yellowstone. So I was like, I might as well. I'm like, I have nothing.
It's worth it. And then I got to watch 1883. I still haven't started that. And
That one
then
was really good.
the
It's
other
slow.
I
Oh.
love that show.
It's really slow, but it's
Yeah.
good.
And then they have the new prequel show coming out, which is
Yeah.
Harrison
I-
Ford and Helen Mirren.
1923, right?
Yeah,
Is that
They
what it's going to
started-
be? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed the title. 1923 production started on it this week in Montana.
Hopefully Harrison will be game for it and not, trying to phone it in.
Hopefully he's not flying anything that day.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
Oh, I'm gonna start American Horror Stories. I love the last season.
Same here.
Yeah, me too.
That comes back on
I'm in.
next week or this week?
Thursday.
Thursday? Okay.
Yeah.
So this week, yeah.
Thursday. Will they be 1 or 2 episodes? Just-
That's a
I
good
don't know.
question. I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably
Hulu will
2.
sometimes
Usually
drop
it's
2.
usually about
Yeah.
2. They drop.
Yeah.
I love the episode of last season with the kid getting lost in the woods.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was so
That
good.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Straight up X-Files episode.
Is that on Hulu right now?
it is.
Yeah.
Season is.
Yes.
I don't have regular TV anymore, so I was like, all right, it's got to be on one of the streaming services.
What We Do in the Shadows just started up. 4th season. I watched the first 2 of those. Really funny.
Yeah, and for everything we said about Taika Waititi, that show is actually really good.
Yes. Yeah.
Why doesn't he just put the cast from What We Do in the Shadows in the new Star Wars movie?
I'm in.
There you
What do we got coming out this week? Gray Man, Netflix movie. Gosling and Evans. I'm excited for it. Russo brothers direct.
I heard it's bad. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the reviews
me
have not
too.
been good. Reviews have not been
Yeah.
good, but
But I
watch
still
it.
want to. Yeah, for sure. We'll still watch it.
Got that. Nope. 22nd.
Nope.
Hopefully the trailer didn't ruin everything.
I think there's more to it because even like on the synopsis, it said mysterious beings or strangers or mysterious visitors. That's what they used. But it's going to be why they're coming after livestock and stuff.
I saw Death on the Nile. I thought that was pretty cool.
What was that?
Yeah. Did you like the first one?
I didn't see the first one.
Yeah.
The first Death on the Nile or Murder on the Orient Express?
What's up?
Do you mean like the original Death on the Nile or Murder?
Oh no, the Orient Express. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was good.
There was like his role was expanded. You actually get an origin story for why he has that huge mustache. Yeah.
The mustache that looks like the Batman symbol.
Which is
Is that
And-
Kenneth Branagh?
Yeah, Kenneth Branagh. Yeah. Ed Gal Gadot, Army Hammer, who's selling timeshares down in Cayman Islands.
Nice.
you can't be a cannibal. You can't be a cannibal and a successful actor.
It's funny because that's where Uncle Henry went to med school. Was Cayman Islands.
Yeah, I did for 2 years. If I ever visit back there, yeah, I'll find his ass.
He just
Although I
shows
saw the
behind-
name of the timeshare and it didn't sound familiar, like other place.
He just shows it
Moritz or something
behind
like that.
gallery. He's like,
It's
I
a
got
farm
time
that
share.
he keep for people in.
He's
I
like,
was
I want
joking
to
with Logan. I said we should go recruit him, shoot a movie. He needs work, so.
Edible Holocaust. There you go.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna eat you both before dinner.
He's there because his wife and kids live there. I guess that's what I read.
Hmm.
They were in quarantine there and were living there, so he just moved down there.
You bring up a good point. That would be the perfect time to bring him into a movie. Like if you're like a student filmmaker and you know you don't
Yeah.
have a good script, bring him
Right.
in. Yeah.
Bring him in.
Actually, and Amber Heard too. What? And Will Smith.
God. Right.
And Danny Trejo, because he will not turn down a movie.
I'm in, bro.
For tacos.
Where's the one that won me? See,
The movie should just have him play himself.
Yeah, Danny Trejo
He's a
doing
cannibal
scared
and
straight for these
shit.
people.
Amber Heard was in a movie with Machete.
She was in Machete.
Yeah.
Machete.
Oh yeah.
I started Resident Evil. That's ugh.
Oh,
bad.
I'm
Man.
glad you mentioned that, Kevin, because I know I'm alone in this fight, but I actually like it.
Mhm.
Is Lance Reddick good?
Who?
Lance Reddick.
Yeah, but
John Wick.
I don't know. It's just it reminds me of like CW show. Especially I don't like the two girls. I do not like the two girls at all. Jade
Um,
and
Well, in
Ellie.
all fairness, Kevin, this is I never played any Resident Evil games.
I'm looking at it. I'm trying to watch it just as even as a series. It's not good. It's just the dialogue is shit.
Well,
It's so bad.
well, you say CW, but for me, it's a sci-fi original.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a guilty pleasure.
I'll upgrade it to that. It's a sci-fi original.
Yeah, to me, it's a guilty pleasure, but I kind of dig it.
Did you finish it?
No, not yet. It's only what 8 episodes.
Yeah, I'm on episode 5, and it's just
Well,
boring. But I'm not thrilled with it.
I'm on 3, and I'm like, oh, I'll watch this.
Yeah.
Is it like number one in views? Is it going to get a second season, you think?
I think it's number 2,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get a second, but no one likes it. I'm reading on Twitter. I'm reading everywhere. Putting it in the works.
Yeah, me too. I didn't bother to watch it. I heard everybody just saying, "Oh no, this is horrible."
Yeah, it's
Well,
bad.
what the last Resident Evil that came out maybe 7 months ago? Was it last year?
Oh, Welcome to Raccoon City.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I like the tone of that more, but I'll take the acting in the series over the acting in that movie.
Yes, I will agree with that.
Okay.
Right, yeah. But have any of you watched Severance?
No.
No, I watched the first episode.
I watched the first episode.
You got that shit's awesome. I
Oh,
finished that.
Is it?
Just finished it. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah,
I've heard a lot of people talk about it.
Yeah, it's a mind bender, and the last episode's pretty crazy. And the only thing I'm seeing coming up this week is probably Nope, because I just looking for that Jenny Slate movie that's not playing anywhere near me.
Yeah, the Marcel the Shell and shoes.
Yeah, I wanted to see that.
Nope, and Bullet Train. Bullet Train is next week, maybe.
Was it? That looks so good.
Let me see.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks fun. I'll check it out for sure.
Me and Logan just watched The Bear on Hulu. That was a
Oh,
really good
man.
show.
Favorite show.
Oh yeah, the bear. Yeah.
Favorite show of the year thus far. It was incredible.
The kid who looks like Gene Wilder is in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeremy Allen White. Yeah. He
Lip
does look
Gallagher.
like him. Now that you say it.
It's
Lip-
Yeah, he should have been on.
yeah.
That's
They
what
were
Gallagher.
saying that.
He should have been the new Willy Wonka.
They were saying that it's a good depiction of like the abuse that people in the back
It's,
have to go
yeah,
through.
stressful as hell. Like
Yeah.
Armando was
And
saying.
Yeah,
They capture the kitchen atmosphere.
yeah, that's what I
Chaos,
kept
yeah.
hearing, and I just watched it because I was like, "Oh, Lip Gallagher was in it," and then I watched like 4 episodes of it. And I was like, "Okay, I got to take a break," because everybody was just yelling at each other every
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
It's fun though. It's funny in parts. Like it's one of those shows where it's a comedy kind of, but I feel like it's
Yeah.
just this thing where it's like it's kind of a comedy, but it's definitely more drama.
The drama.
And I don't mind
Comedy.
Yeah.
that, but yeah, it's definitely worth watching. I
Watch
just-
the second half, yeah, because
Okay.
a lot of
Yeah, you
those
get-
things that they kind of tease with the brother, and
yeah.
you learn more about the other guy, Richie.
Okay.
Yeah, you get
Okay.
some more backstory of the brother that passes away, who
Yeah.
what actor
Right.
plays that person. It's really good. The ending's incredible, and it
Okay.
really captures Chicago beautifully, I think.
Yeah, okay, that was my
Okay.
question. It takes place in
Yeah.
Chicago. Okay.
Chicago, it's just everything about
Is
it.
it based upon
Yeah.
a real restaurant in Chicago, or is it just fictitious?
I think it's fictitious, isn't it?
It's a fictitious restaurant, yeah, but I think they probably shoot at a real one or around because it looked pretty familiar.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
There's
but
so
they
many
just made it up for the show.
Yeah, there's so many staples in Chicago, like food, Italian beef, hot dogs, and all that.
Mhm.
What kind of restaurant is it in the show? Like, is it
It's like
Italian?
Italian beef. It's like
Italian
a,
beef.
Yeah.
Sandwiches and
Oh,
yeah.
it's a greasy spoon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Nice.
I could be wrong, but doesn't Chicago have like the world's biggest Starbucks?
Yes. Yeah, it's down on I don't know, not Michigan. Yeah, it's right in the
Yeah.
middle of downtown Chicago.
Is it
It's
the one from
gigantic.
The
It's like
Dark
3
Knight?
or 4 floors.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, once you say it's like the world's biggest, it's like, oh, okay, that's nice.
Right.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
mind going.
What else? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, why didn't they do it in Seattle where its company was formed? That's cool though. I've never seen it in person. But yeah.
Coworker of mine went and she was like, yeah, it's like 3 or 4 floors. They put all this stuff into it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
If anyone goes to Chicago and you want a hot dog, you go to the Wiener Circle and just enjoy the atmosphere.
Yeah, just enjoy them berating you right when you walk
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
What are you doing here? You fuck, get the fuck out of here. Tell 'em- yeah,
Ketchup
tell
on
'em-
your fucking hot dog. Get the
You tell them you want extra ketchup on your hot dog.
Yeah, they'll kill you. When Conan was doing Chicago, he was doing his show from Chicago. They had Jack McBrayer and Triumph go to the Wiener Circle.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah,
So there,
what are those called again? The Chicago hot dogs?
Chicago style hot dogs.
That's what it's called? Okay.
yeah.
I can
Chicago
do. I just don't do tomatoes on mine, and I'm good.
I can't do relish. I don't like relish. Everything else I can do.
There's a show I started watching last night. Well, not last night, yesterday, but has anybody heard of the Rehearsal? It's a show
I
on
wanna see
HBO.
Ran across that.
That
Yeah,
show
they
is
just-
wild.
Really
It's
good.
like, yeah, it's so good. The first episode's crazy because basically this guy, he like every episode, Nathan Fielder, he helps people like, oh, like I have something I gotta tell somebody. So like the first one, it was this guy, and he was like, he had lied about getting a master's degree to like his friends. So he's like, I gotta rehearse it. So he like goes to these like bar trivia nights. So what they do is they take the bar and they rebuilt the bar exactly as is, so this guy can rehearse what he's gonna tell this woman about how he didn't get his master's degree. And like the whole episode's like, okay, we got to see all the different ways this could go wrong, and they even hire people in this fake bar to like pretend to be people around him, so in case anything goes wrong or something comes unexpected, it's like, okay, this is how it's gonna go, and we're gonna see, okay, this is what you're gonna do here. They even have one part where they're making pizzas. They have a fake pizza like oven, and what they do, instead of like actually having this thing work, someone puts like an uncooked pizza in this pizza oven, and then someone just takes it out of a box and they just puts it like it was just made. That show's really good. It's definitely worth watching.
I'm a
Yeah.
fan of him. I like his
Yeah.
other show, Nathan for You. That was a good show.
Yeah, that was a really funny show.
Oh, I watched a movie the other day before I forget. Spree. Did any of you guys ever hear of that one?
Is that the
With,
guy? That's the one that's got
Steve Harrington
Steve
from
Harrington,
Stranger
yeah.
Things.
Yeah.
I haven't
where he's
seen
like
it.
an Uber driver.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, it was pretty interesting. I mean,
It reminded me what Magnet used to put out. Like that was always their go-to.
yeah, same
Yeah.
kind of, yeah.
Like VHS, ABC's
Yeah.
of Death, all those like really badass things that now I think A24 has started to take over.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah,
Oh.
it was pretty interesting.
You guys need to tell. Wait, did anyone else see that Nicolas Cage movie, The Weight of Unbearable Talent or
Yeah, I
whatever?
saw it.
Not yet. I haven't seen it yet.
I
Isn't
haven't
that
finished it.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah.
It's seriously one of the best Nicolas Cage movies I've ever seen.
I was crying that part about Paddington too.
Oh,
I was crying 'cause it felt like something that we would talk about, like us, like on the podcast. And they're talking about their favorite movies. That was so good.
It's true.
Is
Paddington
that a
2 is
wax
awesome.
figure of me? Yeah, it's hideous. Give you 20 grand. Just Pedro Pascal, like that movie is so freaking good.
This is a little pet peeve of mine at my local movie theater. they still have the poster for that Nicolas Cage movie, and it says coming soon. And I'm like, it's not coming soon. Like, take it down.
I got to be on good terms with my movie theater so I can start getting some of those posters. Not that I have a lot of room.
Yeah. I
used
just
to
had,
do that all the time, and I stopped.
I just asked
Yeah.
them on Friday. I was trying to get the Maverick poster, Top Gun poster. They're like, oh, I don't know. Like, well, fuck you then.
Yeah, I asked my theater and they're like, yeah, we can't give them out anymore. It's something with like the distributors. Blah, blah, blah.
That's what they
Yeah.
say.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, they-
there's a
they
thing
used-
by mine. They just throw them out. So it's like, oh, I see a poster too. They're throwing it out. I'll just take it. That's how I got yours, Logan. Remember?
Yeah.
My buddy got the Halloween and Halloween Kills. He's got those.
Nice.
Nice. That's cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can't tell you all the movies, but I write down every time I would get the poster. I'm like, okay, I have this movie, I have this movie. And I'm like, okay, I have 200 movies, literally. Don't need to do it anymore. Well, like extra ketchup on a Chicago hot dog. Unfortunately, you can't have any more of us. At least you have to wait until next time. So for the Cinephellas episode 144, I'm Nile. I was joined by Armando, Logan, Kevin, Bob, and Henry Hill. Until next time, Logan, what do we always say?
Cheers.